Alright, we're here today. We're getting ready to do the tensioner and change the alternator on an F250 Super Duty 2010. Everybody tells you you got to remove all this stuff. I'm sure you've seen videos, all these things you got to pull off up here. Don't listen to any of that. I happen to like take the tire off first because you have more room to work. But take your right front tire off and this fender well, which is pretty easy to take off. All these screws around here that are left, you don't need to take off. These where there's an opening hole, those are a 9/32. It's going to be kind of a rare thing, probably not in a small kit, but that's what size it is, a 9/32. And a few more screws on the back side, and then here's your alternator. It's that easy. Now the trick is getting the tensioner. They all say you got to do it from above, from below. If you just simply go to NAPA Auto Parts, you can buy this tool right here for 22 bucks. Comes with a bunch of other tools that you don't need, but it's only 22 bucks. You slide it back in on that tensioner right there, and then you just wiggle it until it's in place, which it's already in place. And then all you got to do to loosen this belt is to lift this thing. As you lift it, that belt comes loose. Now I'm going to have my buddy Dean hold the camera here a minute, and I'll show you the easiest way without snapping your fingers off to get that belt off of there. I'm going to lift on this arm right here to loosen that belt again, and then I'm going to take this little tool here, reach in and grab this belt and attempt to wiggle it off to the side. The tensioner just barely gives you enough room. This one air conditioner line is a little bit in the way. Once you get one end of that off, and just leave that lay there like that. That's the hardest part of this whole change. Leave the tool on there, because if you let it go, it's going to be hard to get the tool back on. Make sure it's on there tight. Leave the belt off to the side like that, and then there's just simply 3 bolts. That bolt right there. You got 2 bolts right here. Make sure you unhook your power off your battery first. You're going to unplug this little plug right here, which I'm going to do here in a minute, but I don't have another hand to video the whole thing. And then that wire right there. But you can do that after you take the 3 bolts and lift the thing out of there. This one AC line's the only thing is in the way, and you'll have to move it up a little to get it out of there. And that's it. So don't listen to all that other stuff that you got to take the whole top of the engine apart. You don't. Talk to you later. Have fun.